They say we are trash. They say we are trash because we are more dangerous than car accidents, more deadlier than guns. They say we are trash because we live in a country where you either know a rapist or you know a rape victim. A country where the rapist is probably walking free while the rape victim must live with the violation of a human dignity. Hashtag not all men are trash. The perfect illustration of toxic masculinity, at ease deflecting blame for a society we have created. They say we are trash, yet we know this. It's not like they're talking about some foreign alien. They're talking about you, they're talking about me. They're talking about my brother, my cousin, my uncle, my father, my friends and homies that I'm constantly defending. They say we are trash, yet deep down we know this, and perhaps we have come to accept it. We live in a world full of delusion where our women are mistreated, yet we tell our sisters to be wary of men and more so to stay away from our friends. They say we are trash because we rape them, then ask questions like, where were you going? What were you wearing? Where were your friends? Did you really say no? Shifting the blame, trying to bring justification to our violent actions. They say we are trash because even in situations where she wasn't out late, where she was appropriately dressed, and she was just merely going to the post to pick up a mail, we still have the same results. We hear saying, rest in peace, Nene. They say we are trash because mothers must bury their daughters who they sent to varsity, to high school, to primary school, to preschool, yet they are returned to them in caskets. They say we are trash because if she is walking alone in the middle of the night, during the day, early in the morning, or at any time and you walk past, she is scared. They say we are trash because you walk with your friends who catcall her names like babe, snack, and fat ass. They say you were trash because your friends think buying a girl a drink gives them entitlement to have sex. They say you are trash because maybe indeed we are. They say we are trash, and perhaps we'd have a leg to stand on if we said we are the trash collector, that we are merely smelling the way we do because we are cleaning up the rubble left behind by our friends, that we are clearing the waste to ensure that women can feel safe just walking by, going to the mall, going to a club, or simply fetching their mail. Instead, we stand so close to the trash, so close that the stench permeates our clothes. So although you may not be the perpetrator by action, you are a perpetrator by association. Ministers tweeting victims should not succumb to abuse. Government tweeting women should not allow themselves to be victims. What has our country come to? Are we so bad, such trash, that the burden is now solely on the victim? Yes, they say we are trash, but until she can walk past you and I and not feel afraid, until they can walk past you and I and not feel violated by our stares, until they can walk past you and I and we don't leave them as victims, until they can walk past you and I and they don't feel like being born female in South Africa is a crime, until we spend our time teaching our boys that it's wrong to rape instead of teaching our girls how not to be viewed as bait, until our women's cries are an anomaly and an absurdity, until the day we can admit that our country is in one state of emergency, until we all agree that it is not justifiable for any woman to be killed, until the day statistics tell a different story about how we value our women, until the day statistics tell a different story about the value we have placed on our women's lives, until the day our women can go to bed, sleep and rest easy at night, until that day, then perhaps you and I, my brother, are the perfect definition of trash.